town. I'm the one you call when you need a 10 up or down. I'm a tent rental man, I'm working all day, getting those stakes in the ground no matter what they say. From sunrise to the night, I make sure everything's right. Yeah, I'm a tent rental man, I'm working all day.
All right, we're back. Another week, another Togi Talk. Today, our focus is logistics, dispatch, fleet tracking, and maybe accuracy reports, Jay. We might look at that if we get over there.
Absolutely.
Logistics. We don't do logistics in this industry.
No.
But we're back with Jay Gorman from Party Reflections, and of course, Nate's here again.
I'm here.
So here we go. Jay, we're in your war room.
Yep. So
take us through.
This is our logistics office in Charlotte. So we have behind you, you'll see here, we have 4 different TV screens displaying our schedule. So
Not small ones either,
yeah,
if you
they're
can't see.
They're 98 inches. If you can't see that, I can measure it for you, but they're 98-inch TVs. So basically, we run 6 months ago, we had whiteboards. There's one still over there, you'll see, that were just basically daily schedules built on the wall for a month out. So we decided to digitize it, and we found a program called Connect Team. And basically, it's the similar setup run for 4 weeks of the year, but we could also just continue. It basically just keeps rolling all the way through. So you'll see here, this is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through the week. So you'll see here we have all of our different routes. All of these routes relate to, we use Point of Rental here. So they all rate to our different routes in Point of Rental on Dispatch Center. So each one of these, as we go, we can assign the guys, but when we project this out, we basically go through the weeks and schedule X number of guys per day. We do this for multiple reasons. One of the things is just labor-wise. We all know we're short on labor.
Right.
Don't have a whole lot of labor. It's the most valuable resource we have. So this helps us project out. We'll just basically say how many guys we need for each route, and then once we get to a certain day, we know a certain day is maxed out on labor. We'll basically, in POR, go ahead and close that day off for the salespeople to add additional stuff to it.
So this format here, obviously you guys are with POR, but is this Google that you're getting this from?
What you see, the scheduling software you see here is actually, it's called Connect Team is the name. It's a brand.
Connect Team,
Yeah,
okay,
so
by
it's a
itself,
brand.
individual.
Are you moving everything from POR to this?
Yes, there's
okay,
a guy.
so they don't talk to each other?
No, they don't talk to at this point. I mean, it'd be nice.
So
if
anyone could use it?
Correct. You could do it if you're alert, whatever you want to do. It's not a point of rental based program. It's completely separate.
This episode of Under the Vinyl is brought to you by Anchor Industries, a 5th generation, family-owned company making tents and clear span structures right here in the US of A.
Anchor isn't just about selling great products. They bring decades of experience and stand beside you as the business grows. With Anchor's craftsmanship and engineering, you'll have a peace of mind knowing your equipment is built to last season after season.
And for the next generation of rental owners and installers, Anchor is more than just your supplier. They're a trusted partner helping guide you to the right products to help grow your business.
Give them a call today to connect with your sales rep, 1-800-544-4445, or visit anchorinc.com.
This is also how, addition to just us seeing where the guys are going, this is how they're scheduled. So this is how the guys know what they're doing on a daily basis.
So they can see how far in advance.
We try to get, if we have a job going out of town, we'll know like a couple days in advance, a week. But they'll, on a daily basis, by like 3 o'clock, we'll get it figured out, publish a schedule, and they'll know what they're doing for the next day.
And where does that schedule go to be published so that they can see it?
All on their phones.
Okay.
They all have it's an app on their
on
phone.
there.
They all download them.
Okay.
We get it through all of our guys full time, and then when we have temps come in, that's how we do the same thing.
So every individual that is on all these crews, so you got 10 guys on this crew here, everybody has the app, everybody gets it, not just the lead.
Correct.
Okay.
They all know what they do it. And then also, one of the good things we like is we can send messages to the team. So if we have someone sends like, hey, these guys did a great job on this setup, we'll go ahead and send that out in the Connect Team app so everyone sees it. Hey, good job to the guys that did that.
Or
setup
hey,
yesterday.
DOT sitting on this road, go the other way.
Yeah. Hey, there's this camera, watch out.
So we follow the rules, Kyle. All right, so we've obviously got multiple TVs in here. So they all have different function?
Yeah, so these the 4 largest are, so we're in the last week of August right now. This first week of September. Then you go on and so on and so forth. And the nice thing is, one of my challenges always is my dispatch team was, all right, guys, we've just finished that week. Now we'd roll it across, so it wasn't that bad, but we'd have to erase and start over the next week and write it all down manually and everything. Now I can come in Monday morning, click, 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 and then the next week's already up there.
Now, the biggest thing in this industry is, well, we've always done it this way. So what made you switch from the whiteboard theory to this? What made it better and more efficient for you?
Two things. We were already on a scheduling app. It was one of the things is combine the two into one. So we were using Homebase for our scheduling app for a while. We had that, and we were still doing the manual thing. So one of my guys is like, he likes to look at technology a lot. So he's like, well, if I can find something that'll give us the best of both worlds, and not have to the whiteboard theory go out the window, and we can digitize it, and it'll be a lot easier.
So one person controls all this?
Yeah, we have my two logistics guys control it, adjust it, and then I have access if I want to go back. Like if somebody asks me a question, what are we doing? And I can look. It should be up to date. They try and keep it up to date. I mean, we're all the way out through October in this stuff on the back end.
What has been the biggest advantage of this?
Knowing what you're doing I was big on planning 4 weeks out because, like I said, labor is our biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's huge in our industry.
Right.
Of knowing you don't want to tell a guy you can do a 20 meter tent when you've already got, you have that crew committed to something else and you don't know.
Well, and the sales, this is not a knock on salespeople, Nate, you're a fucking sales guy. But they don't understand that, like, okay, yeah, we can book the 20 meter because we have it available, but they don't realize you don't have the 10 guys you need to go do the job.
But what you got to remember is I have the logistic background, so if I'm booking it sales-wise, I'm booking the labor too.
Right.
So
I think this is really good for, ideally you work yourself to, you said this is relatively new, but if you had 3 weeks out and you already knew the crews who were doing it, I think the guys would love that.
Well, so that was my next thing is it's an advantage for you to see ahead and you to book and the sales to book. But what does that do for the guys? I mean, how far out are you telling them? I mean, that's fantastic.
We all have guys that do certain things, and we've all got those specialized crews. So some of these guys, they know what they're going to be on or where they're going to go and jobs they've done in the past. So they kind of can see that coming and look ahead. Oh, what's coming up? Or can I do that? Or we're talking about. It's a great segue into.
Yeah.
We've got also the two smaller TVs over here. The top one is our GPS software. We run Verizon Connect here.
You think anyone's speeding?
I hope not.
Check V1 real quick. Let's just see what V1's got going.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. 6 over. 6 over. It's not bad.
That's not horrible. We can live with that.
Yeah, that's not bad. So this is all of the trucks for our Charlotte location, live view. And the nice thing about this map is it'll actually, when we set it to like zoom out, it'll actually, as in the morning, all the guys, it's real close to Charlotte, and if they go some out, it does automatically zoom out and stuff. That's just a feature of the function of the thing.
Okay. And we're letting Kyle control this, but he's
that
doing an awful
mouse
job.
is way too difficult to use.
So let's run down to this bottom screen.
So on the bottom here, we'll look at a fun month. Like who? Is anyone busy in May?
No one's ever busy in May.
Let's see. So what we have here is our issue tracker for.
Nobody has any issues.
No one has any issues. So here at Party Reflections, it's actually across all locations.
This actual.
Not this. This document's live, so each store has their own.
Okay.
But this is controlled by operations and by sales.
Okay.
So everyone has access to it. Everyone can comment, put something in here, and it's no matter big or small. Like it's just and listen, it's not to get you in trouble. It's more importantly to see. We use it as a tool to go, okay, does this keep happening? There's something here to
How do you
keep
do
tracking.
better?
Yeah. How do you do better?
Right.
It's not here to get everybody in trouble.
Correct. Yeah.
We don't try to, we don't weaponize it. So it's just, and it could be the smallest thing. Like you'll see here, this is a good one. This is a really efficient thing to do. So we had to send someone all the way to Raleigh because we're missing, inventory was wrong. We were missing a flagpole. We didn't have one I couldn't make one out of whole cloth. So I sent someone up there to grab one. So, because the client wanted to have a flag on their sailcloth tent. So yeah, so even those things we do. So just things like that, we just, we just keep track of, like I said, it's not weaponized to anybody individually. It's all sales can add to it. I can add to it. My operations guys can add to it.
So do you guys have a meeting about it at the end of the month?
So I have a meeting every Monday morning with all of my supervisors for both the dispatch and all the warehouse people. Mm-hmm. We all get together. I kind of give them just anything coming up, be on the lookout for, like the area event we're hosting.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Just kind of and see how things were. Any issues this weekend? Do we have anything could have done? Have any issues personnel? Do we have any extra people this week that we can put in another department? That kind of thing. And then I also on Tuesdays we have a sales meeting which I attend every week, and we also go over it then, so they all know if there's any issues. Like, hey, this, just so we're clear.
Jay's not perfect.
Oh, Jay.
He was responsible
Look,
for that one.
employee, I'm right there.
Hey, I love that, though. You're holding yourself accountable
Exactly.
as well.
Like I said, it's not any reason to do anything.
So is there an incentive program at all to, if
Not be
somebody
on the
doesn't
list?
miss or does everything right or doesn't get on the list?
I have not gone that far.
Okay.
I do have an abacus in my office for when we do have the accounting issues.
Yep.
So I don't know if you're familiar with that. So sometimes departments get the abacus for the week. So,
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
I do love that. So we've also implemented something like this. We haven't stayed relevant, I felt like, with it, just because some people felt like it was,
Well, it's
hey, you're getting on my
yeah.
butt here,
People
and it looks
People
at it
get
as a
defensive.
bad way.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't, and that's the biggest thing. You cannot use it as a weapon.
Well, and I
Right.
feel like as people in management, we're not using it as a weapon, but we're looking at it as where we can get better.
Yeah.
Because that's what costs us money is all this stuff.
Every little thing there
but
costs
the
us
employee,
$1.
the guy in the field doesn't understand how that costs the company money.
Do you feel like it's helping?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it gives us a line of sight to it,
Right.
and we review it every Monday. Like, hey guys, look, this is what happened. Like, and you can't. Some people get, you get the supervisors get a little upset because their department's on there, but it's like, listen, just understand.
No one's
it's just
perfect.
correct.
But I feel like you're not weaponizing it, but as long as they have it in their mind that, hey, now I'm being seen, and it is being seen, and it's being
Because
talked about.
It's me, and listen, the people above me have access to it too.
Right.
So if they want to go and look and see what's going on, it's not,
Right, but I mean, now it's in your mind that, hey, now everybody can see this, and now we need to do better as a team to figure this out.
Yep.
So I agree. I think that's great. No, this is great. This is, for everybody out there, you're seeing this. This is a dream war room for anybody, no matter what size operation. This is a great functioning, state of the art, I'd say. Going from the whiteboards to this is just
the whiteboards are still over here if you want us to do.
Yeah, we can ship those to
Those
you.
are exactly what the ones in my office look like.
Yeah.
You need to put those up top and keep them for about 20 years from now
Honestly,
and go
you can probably
back.
sell them to another rental company. They're pre-made.
Or you can always go back and say, this is how far we've come.
Yeah.
And look at where we've been.
It's great. So.
How are you scheduling out trucks?
So I have a load crew supervisor as well. He manages when they come in. He comes in second shift, so 12 to whatever, sometimes 8 now. But in the busy season, it could be 1 or 2 in the morning.
Okay.
So he handles all of the loading of trucks, scheduling of trucks, determines how many trucks he needs for a route and stuff, and then gives that information to them. And actually, it's also uploaded then into Connect Teams, so the guys know when they get in the morning what trucks they need to take with them.
So Connect Teams, is that attached? Do you attach the contract to that even though it doesn't work together? Do you pull it separately?
We're trying to get
Okay.
there. It's another thing but we'd like to get eventually to that point.
Are you
Nice.
paper contracts for the guys still?
We still are paper contracts.
So the POR prints your packet and
Yep.
sends it. Okay. Yeah.
I don't trust my guys with an iPad. I've been really thinking about it.
Well, the only thing I see the advantage to that is they physically have it all the time. Where the paperwork, let's be honest, how many
they
of our
lose it.
guys,
Pocket, the truck.
or they don't grab it.
Yeah.
They just leave it and they call when they get to the job site. It's like, well, how did you even get to the damn job site? And how do you
Like,
know what
copy
you're
the
physically?
address down.
Yeah, how do you know what you're doing? I know you know how to get there, but
My
now
guys
it's
take
like,
pictures. The first thing they do is take a picture of it on their phone because they don't want to have to call me later
Yeah,
and see what was on it.
and even that. But I think the iPad would be the way to go, especially if you had a software system like this
Yeah.
that you can just send it directly to the iPad, ship the ticket directly there, and everything. I mean, that's the way of the future. It's
Well,
great.
and we're all going to, DOT is going to get worse and worse. So eventually we're going to have to be running more and more. I know you guys,
We do. Our guys all,
I can still get away with paper logs.
yeah, all of
so,
our drivers have iPads for that reason,
Yeah.
for logging their drive times. So
So you guys are Verizon Connect. Do you like it?
It's good. I mean, GPS software is good. We also are working on implementing whip around for maintenance, like for inspection of trucks in the morning.
explain that.
So basically, I know DOT has to do the inspection app, but whip around would be every driver needs to do an inspection on their app, truck, check certain things. You can customize it to whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Check the fluids, check the truck. Is the truck dirty? Because no one leaves anything in the truck after. Because we slip seat, so there's no. You may drive 20 today, and you're driving 24 tomorrow. So it just
And that
depends on what
banana
the
peel
guy-
definitely wasn't in there last night
Correct.
when you got
Yeah.
out.
Absolutely. So that's an inspection app, or also works. It was worked with Verizon, same thing, and maintenance stuff too. It keeps track of our maintenance as well.
It's a check system you do every morning before you leave?
They're supposed to do it, yep.
Okay.
And if they don't do an inspection, the dispatchers get alert that hey, this truck's moving without.
Well, because
inspection.
technically by law, even if it's not CDL, you're supposed to have the
Correct.
inspection report of every truck.
Right. So with the Verizon Connect and just being able to see everything, I know that some people have seen it as
Still speeding.
still speeding. I know that some people have seen it as
5 over.
they feel like you're watching them and you're the big brother in them. But what is it that you guys are truly using it for, and what is the need for it?
A lot, like 95% of the time, when we're getting calls like a
Where are
local
you?
route, not even that. Hey, salesperson calls. Hey, my client wants an ETA. All right, well, let me see where the truck is in relation to where they're going, and see what stop they're at.
And
so
you don't
I
have
can
to call
give
and bother them.
Correct, and you know where
Right.
they're going.
Yeah.
And there's no, now listen, do we all have the places they go in the morning to stop and get their coffee and their
Well, you
donuts
know
and their
that they
snacks?
don't
never
stop on
gonna
the way
stop
here.
it.
They
Yeah.
don't stop on the way to work. They
No.
get on the clock, stop.
Absolutely.
And,
So,
yeah.
but that's part of it. But but yeah, that's 95% of the time we're looking at it going, okay, where are you at? So I can tell this person when you're
Yeah,
going to be
this is
there.
when we estimate.
Yeah,
Do you guys run cameras?
we do not.
Okay.
Do you, Nate?
No, we don't. We've talked
We've been
about it
talking
several
about it
times.
a lot.
It's I struggle with it.
Because I don't want one watching me, but
Right.
I have to bite the bullet, and it's going to have to go in my work truck too, because if I'm forcing them to get one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a privacy thing. You want to be able to let them have their own privacy, and you want to be able to trust that they're doing
It's not
things.
that I don't
but
trust my guys.
but that's the problem is
I don't
how
trust
do you
the other people on the road.
but how do you get that to them? How do you?
I know.
It's how you pass that information down. You relay
Because that's
that
what they
to
think
them.
you're just watching.
And
me.
that-
Correct.
Yeah, and we're not.
No
We're
different
watching
than
so
this.
that way, if there is an accident,
Yeah.
and you are not at fault, well, if it's commercial versus someone's personal vehicle,
You're always
you're always at fault no matter what, unless you actually have
Right.
the camera.
So on your POR packets, I know when I was doing dispatch stuff, it lets you route the times and say how long jobs take and things like that. Do you guys utilize that or
We
no?
don't utilize that here
Okay.
as much as we should. Yeah, we do. Some of the stores do that, and because you can time out
Right.
routes, and so they know.
So then how do you schedule your guys' routes based on timing and jobs? Like if you're going to give somebody 10 jobs a day?
Our dispatcher, like the one that does
Right.
the day-to-day stuff is pretty good at going, okay, they can get this much, can we add more? And just
Was he
kinda-
in this
He
side
was,
of the
yeah,
business
he
before?
was.
Okay, so he worked his way up into the dispatch.
Correct.
So he has an idea of the times and
Yeah.
what the guys
No,
should be
and
doing.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if the industry, it's going to take a few years to get
mean-
it done, but came out with like okay, this is the average 20 by 20, 20 by 30. This
It would
is
be
how
nice.
long it should take.
Well, we talk about
The
that all the
average
time.
crew, yeah.
Because our local crew versus our national crew and our Nashville crew and how long everything takes, and it seems like local side, nobody can put a true time on it because the people that are running that side haven't gone out and put up tents physically. And so where we can kind of guess and estimate a little bit more based on doing it and experience and everything else. So I think it would be great to have an
the
industry
crew thing
standard.
also matters.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
listen, there's crews that we have that can do it 40 by 60, and some can do it 20 by 40. So
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. I just wondered if we can create an industry standard based on pulling the knowledge out of people's heads,
Well, that's
and
and
it's like,
all those old guys' heads out
Yeah.
there.
yeah, well, it's
All
even
the old
like
heads, come
it's a
on.
lot of us. I mean, you got to think about a lot of us that are like, oh, this is going to take 2 hours to do this, and they're like, well, how'd you come up with that? And you're like, well, I've done it before.
Yeah.
Well, can you break it down to me? No, I can't really break it down to you, but I can tell you it's going to take 2
Yeah,
hours.
exactly.
So you can route these guys based on that. But I was just curious. It sounds like everybody's doing it the same way, just
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
experience.
based
so
on experience, yeah.
that's
We have
awesome.
we do those days, the specific times and all that fun stuff. So that's always a fun to work.
Well, I
around.
saw they arrived early for one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, is there any trade secrets that you might have for the listeners or the viewers on what you think makes your guys' business function logistically the best it can be?
I think communication is the biggest thing. Like
Yeah.
literally, like talk. Like that's a huge not only between your guys and the field guys in the field understand what they're doing on a daily basis. Your operations team and your sales team have to be on the
Well,
same
there's
page.
always that
and-
disconnect.
And it's hard. And listen,
Yeah.
it's a hard. Believe me, I've been
Sales
in
and
sales meetings that
operations,
can
yes.
get contentious. It unfortunately, but you've got to have that communication. And thankfully, my counterpart in the sales side, we've got a great relationship, and I
That's
can go
good.
to her and be like, I've got this problem. I need your help. I need you to do this and this, and she'll be okay. and we'll work through it, and we'll get through it. And that's the biggest thing is just talk. And don't be afraid to talk. Like, people are afraid anymore nowadays to pick the phone up. Just send me an email. No, just pick them up and call somebody,
Yeah, although I prefer email just because
Okay.
my brain moves 100 miles a minute sometimes, and I'm like, just shoot me an email.
Yeah,
Because if
that
you call
too.
me,
I
if
get
you
to that
call me,
point.
I'm going to forget about it. And if
I
you
get
call
lost.
me, I'm still going to tell you to email me. So I agree. The communication, I think the sales and the operations is always going to butt heads. I think you're always going to have that no matter where you go. It's just a matter about how you talk it out. So if you have a good relationship with your salesperson or your operations person, if you guys can talk it out just to make both parties understand, you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the toughest part of the business, I feel like you're always going to have.
Well,
Yeah. Well, Jay, we've taken enough of your time.
That's
So
fine.
we'll get
I
you
know
out of here.
it's-
We got to get you a shower. You got to get ready for the party
this big
tonight.
show.
But appreciate your time today. And it's been
problem, guys.
another great tailgate talk with Under the Vinyl.
thank you.